Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. In today's video, I'm going to be making a deep house track. I haven't made deep house in a while. I've been making a lot of Afro, which sound really dope, and I'm super excited to just hop back into some deep house. So let's begin. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to create some tracks. I've chosen an empty channel strip, and I'm just going to come here to number of tracks to create, and I'm just going to choose maybe 10. I'm just going to choose 10 of them and say create, so it's just going to load up like 10 channels. And when it comes to my tempo, I'm going to drop it down to 118. You let me know what kind of tempo you use when you make your deep house, and I'm just going to cycle at 4 bars like that so that everything is set up, the project is set up nicely. So what I can do with these channels is I can just be picking sounds and loading them up. So the first sound I'm going to play with here just to kickstart the track is I'm going to look for a pad first. I like this pad here, so I'm going to record it in. Okay, changed my pad sound. Let me look for the one that I picked. I like that this pad is stopping right there. Then I can move on to a next sound. Ooh, I like this one. This one sounds so much like a log drum bass. Let me go an octave lower. Wow, this bass is amazing. It's called the chirp synth bass. Wow. I'm just gonna keep it there, and I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna search for chords because I know that Logic has some chord sounds. I love what the sound is doing there. I'm just gonna keep it like that, and I'm gonna loop it a bit longer, so it's not gonna be the same as the pad. The pad is stopping right there at 2 bars, but this one is gonna continue to 4. And I'm just gonna open the notes up and quantize them. So you see there's the notes, and I'm just gonna quantize. I'm gonna check for more chord sounds here and play around with the chords because I'm super impressed by that sound there. Just like that. I like how these two are different. I like that. Let me record that in. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, I like the first bar here, so I'm just gonna do that and just crop in because I like that how I play this first bar here, and I'm just gonna loop it like that so it continues playing without using everything else that I played. Let's go back to the bass quick. Okay, now we got our bass. Let's quantize the notes of the bass. So now we can move on to a bit of drums. So here's my samples. I'm gonna go into my deep house sample pack, this one here, and I'm gonna start with some hats. Let me pick another one and drop it right there. And this one is going to play on the down beats instead of the off beats. And now I'm going to look for a kick. Let's go into kicks. Okay, this one sounds good. And I can turn off the metronome now. This kick sounds fine. Then I can move to cymbals. Now I can look for a clap. create another layer of a clap as well, and I'm just gonna trim it. And what I like to do when I have drums like these, I can just go and look for a top loop. So let me just go and say top loop. Ooh, I like this one here. I can drop it in here. I like that one too. I'm gonna drop it in here. I love that it also has a snare right there. Let's see if we can throw in a voice.
Yeah. See the sun. Hold up.
This vocal is kind of working. Let's add some effects to it. Let's throw on a delay, like a stereo delay, and some reverb as well. And if I go on reverb, and silververb works. And I'm feeling like the vocal is a little bit late, so I'll just have to make sure I edit it a little bit. So I'm gonna zoom in right here and trim it like that, and then bring it back. Ooh, I love that. I'm gonna record that piano in. Ah, that sounds really good. Let me show you the chords. So that's the chords I was playing, simple triads. Alright, I'm gonna record that in as well. Nice, that sounds really good. So that's the 80s signed synth sound. So you see what I'm doing with these extra tracks that I added here. Remember that I added in the beginning. So now I'm just going around picking different sounds and just throwing them on there. Ooh, these studio violins sound really good. So quality, bro, so quality. Let me record those in. So now I'm gonna add the last instrument here. Let's hope I find something really cool. I actually have an idea of what I want to throw in. I want to throw in an ARP, like an arpeggio. I haven't added an arpeggio here, just to move on a checklist of my favorite sounds and types of sounds that I've worked before in tracks that I've made before that sound really good. You can never go wrong if you pick an ARP sound. Okay, I like how this sound is sounding mixed with the track. So let's record the sound in. Like it's like in the back, like it's very subtle in the track, right? It's very subtle in the track. It's not too much, but it's just there. I can hear what it's adding to the track. So here's the notes here that I was just playing. This note here. So those are the notes that I was playing. I was playing a D, an F, and an A. Let me do a little bit of some arrangement here, and then I'll show you at the end like how the track sounds, because just playing it like this, like a loop, it's not exciting. Let's make it a little bit exciting. So let me duplicate this 4 times just to create a simple arrangement here, so I can take out a couple of things. I did a little bit of arrangement here, so now let's listen to the track as it is right now. So you can see I just did like a couple of bars of arrangement. Let's play it back. Okay, this track came out super dope. I'm really happy with it. It sounds super dope. Let me know what you think down below. If you think this is fire, drop some fire emojis in the comments down below. But anyways, if you want to have everything that I used to make this track, all my samples and everything, make sure to check the links that are down below. If you're new here, remember to subscribe and hit that bell, and I'll see you in my next video. I'm X and I'm out. Peace.